I spoke to a director-level employee of the Big Ten Conference today who indicated that a major shakeup is expected prior to the national championship on January 8th, 2024, if not sooner, due to intensifying pressure from member schools. Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh or Tony Petitti could be out of a job. This is a developing story with deep implications for college football. Matt, what can you tell us?
Hey, this is just heating up. Obviously, all the talk about the Michigan sign stealing scandal over the last couple of weeks, and then before the Penn State game, the suspension of Jim Harbaugh just really ignited the fire on this. And it seems to me, from this conversation I had, it seems to me that the Big Ten and the relationship with Jim Harbaugh and Michigan is really at a bad place right now. And things are about to come out. This is now going into the court system, so there's going to be some evidence coming out both on Friday and over the next couple of weeks. So it's expected soon. There's going to be some action, both positive and negative for some people.
What did this person say to you yesterday about this whole situation? Like tone, like what can you tell us about the conversation? Just did he believe Michigan's in trouble? Did he believe that Tony Petitti isn't gonna be long for the job? Like, what was that all about?
You know, the theme of it was basically that these two guys at the top that represent their own organizations, Tony Petitti representing the Big Ten and Jim Harbaugh representing the University of Michigan, they can't coexist together. There's too much friction right now. The pressure that was put on from Big Ten members to Tony Petitti to take action on Jim Harbaugh before the NCAA came out with their findings, with their ruling, before Michigan had a chance to respond to that, that led to this mess. It really, I believe, this all took a turn when they decided to suspend Jim Harbaugh at the timing that they did on Friday afternoon while he was on a plane, Veterans Day. It was clear that they were acting a little bit questionable. So Michigan just started to get to work, and they hired, one of the largest law firms in the country. They actually have 3 different law firms representing them. One of the largest in the country, one of the largest in Michigan that's located in Birmingham, and a very powerful law firm in Ann Arbor. So they're putting all their resources and assets into this. But what the real problem is, the Big Ten members who were pressuring the Tony Petitti in the Big Ten to take action, this now turned on them in a way that I don't think they expected. When was the last time we've talked about the sign stealing or we've heard Connor Stallion's name? The narrative right now is about how the Big Ten took wrongful action or they didn't allow due process. It seems like a mess over there. Really, the tone in that building, they're getting all new pressure from Big Ten members. And I say that coaches, ADs, and presidents. And it's the presidents that would be the ones responsible for removal of Tony Petitti should that happen. They're just not happy with how this narrative is flipped. Michigan seems somewhat like a victim, and if they had just waited for the NCAA findings, this all could have been avoided, and they probably would have been in the powerful stance against Michigan. But right now, Michigan seems to hold some new power.